Okay, I think we should be live on YouTube now. Okay, we are. Let me check the sound on YouTube. All right, I need to check this on my computer. All right, all the technicalities. So, hi Regina. Can you hear me clear enough? I'm just going to check and see if I've come on pretty good on YouTube. Okay, YouTube's good. All right, rock and roll. Adjusting the camera. Hi, Guess. Hi, Pam. Hi, Kira. All right, so we are live on Facebook and live on YouTube. Fingers crossed. Hallelujah. There are no technical issues today other than a bit of sound from my computer. So thanks, Guess. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. So welcome everyone. Today is the hi Joanna. Hi Melissa. Today is the 6th of July 2025. And the reason I'm saying the word 2025, um, hi Sandy, hi Ken, my man, what's going on? Typical thing. So a bit of story right before we start. So Facebook is starting to delete all the live videos um, I've done, and that's for everyone as well. And so I've had to download all the videos, and it's excuse the phrase, it's a bit of a job. And what I wanted to do was also copy all the comments. Some of the comments I can use for testimonials, and it's hard. It's really hard. So and they've got like a bulk download thingy, and when I bulk download, all I have is a file, and I have no idea what year it's from, what month it's from, what day it's from. So which is why now I typically will say 6 July, and now I'm saying 6 July 2025. Anyway, bit of trivia there. So, welcome. We're coming to you live from Perth. Thank you for joining us. Sherry, thank you. I'm glad you could join us. I saw your earlier comment. So, this blurb is for those who are new to the transmission and who might watch the recording a bit later. So, my role here is an energy channel, an energy conduit, a gateway, if you will. Um, what I do here is simply create an energetical platform, an energetical space for you to connect to cosmic, divine, universal energies, depending on what your beliefs, um, and for you to connect for you to connect with beings. So although I am, I go call myself an energy healer. I'm not really a healer. I can't heal you. I'm not here to heal you or fix you. Any healing or fixing that happens is primarily through the interaction of the energies with you. All right. So in essence, what I'm doing is simply facilitating the energy. Hi, Angela. Hi, Bernadette. Um, All right. So what happens? How do we go about this? Is you can watch this video, listen to the transmission, what I say that comes out from me verbally. Set your heart, set your intention to receive. Open your heart, and that's probably simply the most important thing is to set the intention to receive. Set the intention for what you like to get out of this transmission, and very importantly is to let go of the attachment to any outcome, because you will get what you need to receive, not necessarily what you want. And I'll say it again, you will get what you need to receive, not necessarily what you want. And when we try and attach to the outcome, the mind gets in the way because you wanted this. You're in pain and you wanted the pain to go away, and the pain didn't go away. It may have gone off, but then you wanted all to go away, and maybe 20% went away. Your mind may not attach itself to the benefit that you've received. So the mind gets in the way. The belief system plays a big part here. And some of you will experience the energy, big time. Some of you will feel the shifts. Some of you may not feel anything. And that does not necessarily mean that you do not get anything or it's not for you. The energies would have connected. I can all guarantee that the energies would have connected with you. It's just that it works with each person differently. So your sensory experience today, again, your sensory experience today is not necessarily going to be a reflection of what you receive or did not receive. And your sensory experience, if you got a big wow, is simply a byproduct of the interaction of the energies between you and what comes through. Now, what comes true for me? Some Christians will say it's the work of the devil. It's definitely not the work of the devil. I call it the God energy. I call it the source energy. All right, depending on what your belief system is. Some call it the universe, cosmic. All I know is there is a force greater than you and me out there, and I somehow have the ability to tap into that force. My gift is really the ability to bring through high frequencies. That is my gift. That's the only gift I can boast. And I'm humble that I do not know how I got this gift. Um, but but it's I'm humble that I'm able to do this. All right. So sometimes I treat this with a lot of respect and reverence because the Lord give it, the Lord can take it away. All right. Um, okay. So we'll start in a short while. Like I said, all you need to do is go into your own quiet meditative space. Connect with the transmission. If anyone wants any particular attention, anything they need help with, please put them into the comments. I'm looking this way because that's where I'm reading all the comments. I've got two, one, two, three, four screens here, as well as the YouTube screen, which is over there. Um, all right. Yeah, please put what you need into the comments. And if I do not mention your name or do not come to you, please repeat the comments because they scroll up and I might miss them. Okay. So what you will also hear, and this is mainly for the newbies who were joining us for the first time. What you will hear is a lot of gibberish sounding talk, and that's what I call light language or soul language. The Christians refer to it as speaking in tongues. All the mumbo jumbo aside, it is simply an expression of a frequency that connects at a deeper level. It's okay if you don't understand what it means. I will almost definitely yawn, cough, burp, which gets quite comical, and sigh, and that's simply me clearing energy from the collective. And there'll be some other weird and wonderful sounds that will come out from my mouth. So Sandy says, may everyone here get healings that you need. Thank you, Sandy. Regina says depression. All right. Cass says fatigue, post chemo, low iron related. Okay, starting to feel something true coming true for you. Sandy, I'd like to release anxiety, please. All right, hold that intention as we go through the transmission for those people who put what they wanted. And if you're feeling it any part of your body, bring your attention, your breath to that part of the body as we go through and imagine the energy. Imagination is a wonderful thing to indulge with when we do this. Imagine the energy in any which manner, shape, or form that your mind allows it to come true. Regina says, losing spirit, burnt out. I get you, Regina. I hear you. Um, and imagine that going around you and to where you feel. So, Regina, in your case, feeling depressed, feeling burnt out, losing spirit, where in your body do you feel it? All right. And just bring your attention to that. Okay. Let's go. you will see my demeanor change, my body posture change, my voice will change, and that's simply an expression of different frequencies coming through and how they present themselves within my physical body. All right, here we go. Going to unquiet space, and we will rock and roll. Um, she, u, u, suye na e teki sha e. Joanna, I'm just reading your comment, and I'm actually curious to know because I know you usually say that that's clearing the energy. So with the past energy transmissions that you've experienced, Joanna, has your condition improved in any way? I'm just curious to know. Please don't write the wrong answer. Angela says post chemo here also. Help clearing box blocks and healing. Okay. Shi ayema ono kute I ne ishi I. No iki I ne isa uku she ma te iki ne ia ne suku te ma I che te I. Sa I ne ia kike ti ishe iku su ui ke ma te ia su uku I che. Na ia isa uku sama I te ki I ne su. All right, I'm just going to get you guys to indulge with this if you want to, because what's being presented in my mind's eye it seems to be more tropical based, but really doesn't matter. So uh, mountains, mountain range, a lot of greenery, and there's like a mist around the mountains. So imagine yourself standing in that place within the edge of the mountains in the mist and tapping into the energy of the mountains. If that helps, I do not know what's going to come out of this, but I know that when I get an image in my head during transmission like this, I need to say it out. So if that resonates with you, go ahead, knock yourself out, indulge with it. Ki ie ni ichi uku ime ina iasu. Ki ke ina ia na kutu to usha ime I ne ia kuku su ime te tata ia na o. Ukushi I ne ia ta e su ukushe. Sa I ke I che te I and su ukushe ma I. And also just a reminder, as you connecting with this transmission, I'm going to ask you wherever you are. If you're lying down, please sit up. Sit up, maintain a straight spine, proud chest. It's something to do with the energy flowing in and out the spine. So if that you're able to do that, ki aina iana usu kuite chi isu kui high tracy katane ne ishi ite iku ushi I ne iata uku i me I ma I te ki I asai I ma I. Shirley, so for you, just something that's connecting. I'm feeling something here for you, Shirley, and also here, and I guess the breast all into the lung, Shirley. I'm not sure if that's. I'll love to hear. Now it's okay if you don't want to post it here. Message me something around here. If there's anything going on with you here, let me know, please, and pay attention to that part of the body if that is right. Ke ia na I shi I ki u su I me I ti ia te ka no su I ne I u shi ia ne ia te ka to usuku hi shi asa uku ma I ke I te I su u me I sa u na I ia uku I me chi si ne ia tu su I me chi ia u sa I keke I ne I shi I u su I ke na I che te ia su u ku te ia ma te I si I cha ia ki su ia ma I. Just reading comments. Joanna, thank you for replying. So Joanna says, it's improved, then it's come a bit worse again. It's an ongoing problem, but I'm doing many things to improve. Winter makes cough a little worse. Yeah, I imagine it would. Pam, yeah, so you're in that same area as Shirley. Kia ne ia su ukui stay in your space sa ne ia che sa I ke I ne ukui na ta I che ki I. Na pu na e gu tu chuma ya ike te katu su uichi toma ikiko asu kushi. This feels very, very Maori Kiwi kind of Shia Naikikiri Maori kind of energy. Tu uku she ita uku te ka uku te te ichi. Umana kata oa su uiki che tu ungo sa ita in. Oma ingana wapa ea tu. Te umba ina ia te te isho u te akomata e asu. I'm sure you New Zealanders will connect with this. Te ia na uko to usu. Te ashi I ke ka ungo tu usu. Te umba I ke I asu. Tu ungo ta I ashi o. Ke ya sa no ku te ya te ya ku. That definitely had a very Maori Kiwi kind of energy feel to it. Sometimes I go quiet like this, but staying near space, the energy is still flowing. Ia nu te mai I te ichi no kutu tipa ti e ni I shiku tututa ima. Te kuchi I shu uku no usa I ke te ia ne I shu uku shi sa I uku I ke te isa I. So Sherry just replied to what I said about things in the chest here. She says I have two water lumps in one breast and a cyst in the other. Thanks for that feedback. Thanks for letting me know that. I'd love to hear what happens with that after this transmission, Shirley. Hi Adele. Kia ne ia tuku te ma ia suku. Strangely, now have so many different demeanors. Truth is, I'm what I call a clear and open channel. So whatever that needs to come through me will come through. Some come in once and I never see it again. This one is, I'm not sure, may have come in before, but and I love your feedback because as I was saying it, listening to it, it felt like there were a few layers, like there were a few voices inside of that. And look, I love your feedback and also listen to it again and let me know what you feel. Ki iya ne iya kusu itema I. Okay, all right. Who, Joanna? Joanna. Um, I like you to imagine the color blue coming into your lungs as you breathe in, the energy, just your lungs filling up with this color blue. I know not why I say it because that's what's coming to my mind as was shown to me. Just flow with it and let me know how that feels. Sa ine iaku to uchena ukuma ite kia te tata ushuku hiesi te ki ine ita usuku te mai suye ke All right. For those of you whom I've said focus on this area, you can continue to focus on that area. And for the rest, we I'm just being directed to work on the throat area, and especially for those of you who having throat area problems in the throat. Focus on that, and also if you would like energy healing for anyone, previously I used to ask for people to send me the names. I don't do that anymore. Uh, Angela, I hear you. Thank you. Um, have their name in your thoughts and imagine the energy flowing in, into you, into them. So flowing into them through you. All right. So you are being the transmitter or the conduit as well. I've got 5 people that I want to send the energy to as well. And I've set the intention for the 5 of them to receive. And again, let's see. Yeah, kusha, yeah. All right, so we are focusing on the throat. You can bring your attention to your throat, breathe into your, put your hand on the throat. There's no right or wrong. Kia ne i kutu kusune ne I che te I kia ne I shu ui me I sa unga na I ke si I e she I ki tu ui ma I sa na he sha I ki su I e ya na sa I ushu I na e ki I ne ai shi I aku suusha iene kipu sute kani sa ia kuno no ushi ia usu ui ai ku ita iako kutana ishe iche ia u sa iki ishe ia no su uku si isha sa u Kuimetisa ienena ianosu ushe saike ne iasutu uma I su iketa ianasu uku ushe I si ime iakuno su still working on the throat area ma uma ine ishe ikete ina usu ichi iaku sa ina ichi I sa iki su still working on the throat. All these sounds and does sound a bit weird to the uninitiated, but they are simply expressions of energy frequencies that are coming through. In a nutshell, I am a frequency transmitter transmitting multi frequencies, and your body picks up the frequency it is attuned to, and also other frequencies, and it gets healed in the process. Kia ne ia shi ia mo tu kui te che ia sa ia na uku sa. Okay, okay, okay. So they, at least Angela, I know you. There's somebody else, a couple of people that said chemo, post chemo, and okay, all right. So these, okay, how do I phrase this? There are two colors that are gonna so for those with post chemo who are who are suffering or going through the impact of post chemo, the color green, and the depression, anxiety, stuff like that, color orange. I do not know why, because I'm trying to relate this to my time when I was doing pranic healing. Orange is not a color you bring in true form, that kind of thing. But I trust the higher guidance that come true. So imagine, if you would, the energy simply sitting in a shower of energy flowing down on you in whatever shape, form, substance. And for those of you with the chemo, post chemo impact, imagine this green energy going around you. And those with anxiety, depression, imagine the yellow, not yellow, sorry, the burnout. Imagine blah, 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 the orange going around you. Right. Kaine i te usu i maki te isha I te ki I ne ishi uku kia ne sa. Te kia ne ne ichu uku shima I. Te kia ne si icha I. No i kia su uma I shi I atu. I Kike ia shi uku ne ia to su she ia na ia te kisu ui ke ma sa I ma I ushu ui mata I ke I sa o sui sha ia na su kute ma ia ti makia si I. Once again, those with anxiety, depression, burnout, imagine this orange energy going around you and to where you feel it in your body. And for those with the post chemo effects, imagine the green color energy. And again, let's don't get tied up on what shade of green, whatever shade of green or orange that comes to you, that's what you go for. Kaine ia ta usu iche I kuye mate isa na iki sa utui se ai sa I te ki I usu I ke mata ia no su u. Once you've done that, we're kind of tapering down into this. I'd like you to breathe all that energy into um, close to your sacral area. In the Chinese uh, energy philosophy, they call it Danyan or Danyan, spelled differently. And it's kind of where your sacral is. Breathe it into there and just kind of store that energy there. Kiaine ishi iaku su ineke iwa su. Before tapering down, yep, okay. And stay in your space for as long as you feel you need to, because the energy will be still connecting with some of you, and especially after the transmission. Uh, I would recommend, as usual, that everyone listen to the recording a few times. Um, Facebook normally deletes the live probably after 30 days. That is the new policy, but the one on YouTube will still be there, and I'll put the link for the YouTube transmission, and I may repost this as an actual video on my page, and that way it's there. I would love your feedback as to what you experience with this transmission. While I'm sending out the energy, I don't necessarily know how it impacts each individual person. I love feedback. If you like what you received, you're welcome to have a, and if you think you need it, you're welcome to have a personal one-on-one session with me. We can do that live like this via Zoom or an in person. I do them from in Midvale in Perth at the Blue Dragonfly Wellness Center. And I also offer cognitive-based energy, cognitive-based therapy, which is using clinical hypnotherapy, NLP, mindset change, and also energy work to help people with things that are going on in life. And essentially, we work with switching off patterns within the neurology of your brain in your deep subconscious mind. So if that interests you and you want to chat more, message me or give me a call. Um, there are, where is it? Well, I've got group energy sessions happening in July. One is next